Good Wednesday morning, everyone. I know it's been a couple days since I've done an actual check-in video. I just got back from a 45-minute walk, had my energy drink this morning, but I'm going to be doing the last few days. I kind of went freely, had the free weekend, and then took a couple days just not eating like dog shit, but just like not really watching everything. I was making sure I was having high protein, but was a little freer than I would typically be on my diet. So what I've decided to do for the next 48 hours is I'm not doing the sugar fast this week. I'm going to do an actual 48-hour water fast. So no food from last night, midnight. I'll track that until tonight, midnight would be 24 hours. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, midnight would be 48 hours. I'll eat the next morning. So Friday morning, I'll have my first meal, my breakfast. So that puts me probably around, 56 hours or whatever that comes out to be. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some check-ins compared to the sugar fasts that I have been doing. I have done water fasts in the past and very successful on them. I feel pretty good after the 24-hour mark. That's when I start really feeling good and not really having the hunger. The first 24 hours, I always feel like is the most difficult, especially after eating, freely. You kind of go into those cravings. But yeah, I'm going to do a 48-hour water fast, no sugar fast this time. I'm really going to kind of try to restrain on talking about sugar fasting anymore because I feel like that's all everybody's talking about. I don't want to be boring. We know what's going on. The YouTube is becoming very saturated talking about the sugar fasting. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. I gave it a shot. After everything I was reading and researching, I gave it a shot and I was very successful at it. Enjoyed it, felt great on it, lots of energy as you've seen in all my videos. But now I just don't want to keep, what's the word that you always say? Killing a dead horse or whatever the old saying is. I don't want to keep pushing it to where it's just boring people. So we're going to do a 48-hour fast, water fast. I'm going to compare it, see how I feel. Still training in the gym, still doing my cardio on water only. I'm going to probably take in between 1 gallon and 2 gallons of water a day. And like I said, I've already started that now, and I will do a check-in right now, and then I'm going to do a check-in tomorrow morning. I'm going to do a check-in Friday morning. We're going to compare that to how I did on the sugar fast. Now, I'm sure the sugar fasting is easier because, of course, you're eating all the sugar, but like I said, I get kind of tired of having all the sugar. I got kind of burned out on it, but it does work. I did have success on it, but let's just see. Now, I do look a little puffy right now. I'm going to do a little weigh-in, see where we're at, compare it to in 2 days. And I'll let you know my, overall emotional well-being and how I feel physically as well. I do also have to bartend tonight for this summer gig that I've picked up, but I'll be fine. I'll be drinking water all night, so we'll see how my energy is throughout the evening. But here's a little check-in. I don't feel like didn't go too crazy, look too much different. Like I try to maintain around this leanness. Like I said, I don't like to let myself fluctuate more than like 5 or so pounds up or down, and that's what keeps me here. Of course, like I said, I'm not doing any kind of performance enhancing drugs. I just take my normal doctor prescribed 125 milligrams of TRT per week. And of course, if I wanted to pop up and start doing some stuff, my physique would change dramatically. I'd probably be sitting around 200 or 220, 225 is where I used to sit. But I'm perfectly happy at this, especially at my age, just staying lean, healthy, quick, agile. So, but this is where I'm at. Not quite as dry, of course, but still not too bad either. I always tend to hold a little puffiness in my lower abs here. And my back kidney section has always been my trouble spot. I have to really diet hard and condition to really get this all dried out, which I have. I posted some pictures on the YouTube showing me absolutely crispy and the low single digits around the 3 to 5% mark. But right now I think I'm more like the 10 to 12. let's do a little weigh-in real quick and see where we're at for today. I'm gonna take this. $196.4. So let's see how far I get down. For the longest time, I never got under 200 pounds. It was almost impossible until I started the sugar fasting and stuff and was able to get the extra weight down without really, prepping for competitions or anything like that. So we'll do that. I just did my blood pressure. It was 123/72, I believe, with 65 as my heart rate, which I'm fine with that. A little higher. I like to be in the teens, but that's good. It's probably from water retention and stuff for over the last days, not really watching everything. But just so you know what I'm doing, I like to keep in track with everybody. I am going to start posting more workouts and meals out as I have time for that as well. I'm really trying to build this channel and keep this a transparent channel. That's my whole goal for this whole thing, is to be transparent. It's raw, it's unedited. We're not doing any fancy stuff. And you just see the progression of just fitness in general, the ins and outs, dieting, training, recipes, meals, and the transparency. There's nothing hidden. There's no crazy bullcrap, okay? That's the goal here. We're all in this together. Like I've said many times, we're all in fitness. We're trying to better ourselves, look better, more confidence, whether it's weight loss, weight gain. That's what I'm here for. So, and I like to keep it, like I said, candid, uncut, raw. You can watch me and my family, me and my wife going to the gym. We're going to do a lot of partner training, trying to include her in a lot of this. She's doing really great on her weight loss journey. And she'll probably continue doing the sugar fast. She really enjoyed that. So, but not to keep rambling on. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, keep grinding out, and I will see you on the next video. You guys take care.